for is just so beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, so the part that I'm waiting for you to say, this is Piazza. So they built this. I know.
It's a lie.
I know.
Piazza.
I arrived Piazza. I was like, what? I was so surprised because they also built Adwa Museum, like a whole museum to put their history of the no
Adwa.
independence. Yeah.
Wow.
Merry Christmas, Ethiopians. Have you been wanting to travel to Ethiopia, or you know of a friend that has been looking to visit Ethiopia but they never wanted to do it alone? Tell them that we are happy to introduce a Travel with Desta experience here on Desta Travels, and in February we will be traveling to Addis Ababa and Ethiopia and different places. To check that itinerary out, click the link in the description. As Virtue Grace, the African storyteller, and I were exploring Benin, Cotonou to be specific, we could not stop but think of how African countries are developing. And this led me to discussing about a country I hold dearly to heart called Ethiopia. And because that's where I met Grace, I couldn't help but ask her to see how much East Africa is also developing. In this case, Ethiopia, and courtesy to the fact that today it is Christmas in Ethiopia. Welcome, Ghana, Ethiopia.
For here in Benin Republic to have been saying it in like the next 2 to 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
So many things would have changed. Like they are working so much,
Yeah.
investing in infrastructure.
true.
By the time we come back here again,
It will be a
trust me,
different
it's going to
story.
be different.
Yeah.
And that's what it should be. Governments, you can do something. Even if I'm not going to change the entire place overnight, a little bit. Imagine everyone comes in, they have 4 years for first term, you do something, invest in some infrastructure, the people will be excited to vote you for the second term, you do it, the next person comes in and do. Little by little, every African country will develop and become that modern city that can rival, any city anywhere in the world. So
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Queen Desta and I am here with Virtue Grace. Please introduce yourself and please tell people so you're new how they can find you.
Okay, hi guys. So I'm Virtue Grace, like she said. My channel name is African Storyteller. So I was known as Virtue Grace, but now my channel is African Storyteller. So I like to say Virtue Grace, the African Storyteller. So that if you knew me as Virtue Grace, it's still me, the African Storyteller.
So many things have changed. So this video, so many things have changed. The first time I met Virtue Grace, it was in Ethiopia, and we explored Ethiopia together for like more than a month, right? And had the most amazing time. By that time, she was going by the name Virtue Grace, even on her YouTube channel. I, on the other side, was going by the name Damaris Jenga. But now, I am Queen Desta and she is African Storyteller. The thing is, this video, I recently went to Ethiopia and I wanted to show you how different it was. Before we get into that, what do you remember the most about Ethiopia?
What do I remember the most? So many things, like the street side cafes. Like one thing with Ethiopia is you would see, I was telling you, I said like you're walking along the streets, you find like strategic cafes and restaurants where you can just grab Ethiopian meal, the trams, the roads, everything, high-rise buildings and all.
Yeah. Now, if you thought then there were high-rise buildings, I'm gonna show you what Ethiopia used to look like the last time we were there. It was like, I think 3 years ago when we were in Ethiopia. So I'm gonna show you a 3-year video, as everyone is. I just want her to react to the new Addis Ababa before she gets to visit, so she can see how much it has changed. So please check this video and you can tell us what you think. You can describe what you're seeing and stuff like this. Because if she thought that there were skyscrapers then, I don't know what she's gonna say now. Okay, that's basically me. Ignore me, but then you see on the background how everything is looking kind of with an oldish vibe and stuff like this.
Okay.
Yeah, the roads. You see this?
Yeah.
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 So this is Ethiopia. I think I was trying a public bus. I don't know, something like this. Yeah, but majorly I want you to see the city.
Yeah. So you can fast forward it. Okay. So looks.
Do you remember this Ethiopia?
Hmm.
You don't remember? If you
Which
saw
side
this
is it?
clip, if you saw this clip, would you think this is Ethiopia?
Not really.
Really? You would even
No,
from the
if
buses and the stuff.
okay, yeah. So from looking at a blue car just drove past
Yeah.
now, and you know in Ethiopia they have those old blue cars, like
Yeah.
they are just unique to Ethiopia. So
Okay.
yeah, I can see Amharic writings. Yeah, I can
Now
see
you
that.
see it's Ethiopia.
Yeah, I can see it's Ethiopia. Yeah, the buses.
Yeah.
Because in Ethiopia they have like these long buses that do to commute people into town,
Yeah.
like within the city. Unlike like in Nigeria, for instance, where you have mostly like smaller yellow buses and or especially in Lagos. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to remind you to get a concept and an idea of what that looks like. Do you remember Bola Road, Edna area? I'm sure you do.
Yeah,
You
Edna
remember
area.
that?
Yeah, I
Let me
do.
show you how it has transformed.
Okay. Wow.
Now that's the exciting part. Now please, internet, stop failing us. That's the new Addis Ababa.
Wow. This looks beautiful. This like Edna side.
Yes.
Okay.
Like the whole Bole Road, I don't know if you knew Friendship Mall. All of
Yes.
it has been transformed. There's like
Wow.
highways, lights at night,
Oh,
very
this looks
comfortable.
really beautiful.
Yeah, scroll next, you'll be able to see.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
there's lights, there's walkway. You know how you were saying as you were walking, you'd love there to be walkways and stuff like this in your country. There's
Hmm.
walkways, seats to
beautiful.
sit down. It's very safe. There are no more people
Oh,
walking
wow.
around. It's like
Look
a
at the
whole
lights.
renovation. Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
So has really changed. Like we were at this area when I was in Ethiopia around
Yeah.
this period. It wasn't. Oh, okay.
It's been transformed, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Wow.
You agree?
It's amazing how things change just within.
A
This
short
is
time.
3 years. This is a very short
But
time.
you know what's
This
even
looks
more
really
interesting?
beautiful.
For you, it's 3 years. For me, it's like less than 6 months
Yeah,
that I
because
had
you've
left.
been back there
Yeah.
several times after
It
I
started,
left.
this renovation started early this year. So it only took like 3 or 4 months for the city to be
Wow.
transformed this much. It's so
Wow.
crazy. Yeah. So I wanted to show you so you can get more reasons to return to Ethiopia.
Yeah, I'm sold. I mean, I don't even need any more convincing. Like I'm sold on Ethiopia 101%. Oh, I like this. Like
Yeah.
a place where you can sit. You know, for me,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in a city,
Yeah.
especially where I stay,
Mm-hmm.
it's so busy and all, so people don't really get that break to like sit down and catch a break. It people, I told you, we're always on the go. People are always on the go. So when I see cities where you have like, parks and seats in public where you can just go, maybe you are tired, just rest and then get up to continue. I like it. Like I love this so much.
It's so
Like
beautiful, right?
designing a city with the people in mind is something that I really appreciate.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
nice. I enjoyed taking walks. Like I took so many walks because it's not just Bola area. I don't know if you remember Mexico area. Also,
Yeah.
there's like a waterfall, not water,
Oh,
water
okay.
fountain. It's like things to do in Addis Ababa.
So,
There are so
like,
many
when I
things
go
for
back,
doing.
I'll see.
See now, this in this area there is a place that has the African Union kind of map and stuff like this,
Oh,
and some water and a place
okay.
you can sit. It's just so beautiful. I don't know if you remember Hyatt Regency.
Yeah.
It's just very close to Mescal Square. This is how it looks. Look at it during the day.
Nice.
On the other side, there's like an elephant and a waterfall. It's just so beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, so the part that I'm waiting for you to say, this is Piazza. So they built this. I know.
It's a lie.
I know.
Piazza.
I arrived Piazza, I was like, what? I was so surprised because they also built Adwa Museum, like a whole museum to sell, to put their history of the
The
no
Adwa.
independence. Yeah.
Wow.
It's so beautiful,
Like
right?
Piazza was like the area that was not really
The
it
oldest
used to
area.
like be old and sort of congested, and you find people maybe hanging around and that kind of thing. It wasn't really. This looks modern and beautiful,
Yeah.
but I don't
Let me
know.
turn it on. Yeah.
What do Ethiopians themselves feel about these changes?
So
Because I don't know if everybody likes the fact that maybe their familiar memories and all the maybe a bit of their culture and history is being erased
So there's
with the
that.
new developments?
I did ask people about
Okay.
their opinion, and what I found, like what I would take as a conclusion, is we are proud about the changes because it's a good change. First of all, let me even share on that note some of my contribution has to be knowing that if our government wanted, it would
Do.
Yes, and it also took a very short time. So in a matter of every other thing that we are going through as different countries in different African countries, it just made me know that if we really wanted to make the change,
We
if they
would.
wanted to do something,
They would.
it would be done.
Yeah.
So this for me is an evidence
Yes.
of that. Another perspective that I got of the locals is the fact that some people had to be evacuated from some of the roads
because
for the
for
expansion.
Piazza, I know that Piazza used to be like congested and kind of busy. There were people there, and also that means you have to do away with all those people. And sometimes
Yeah.
some people don't really like that.
So there are people that didn't like that because then they had to be given another. There was like a form of compensation, but you
Okay.
can't compensate that. Let me give you an example. We are currently in Benin, and here in Benin, if you take me out of here from the beach view and then you take me to a
Another
land that is,
place.
I will
You
not
feel
feel satisfied.
disgruntled.
Yeah. My other takeaway in relation to that is that change is not always sweet.
Yeah.
So you'll always
It's not.
find,
You have to find a
let
way
me
to
stay with
embrace
what
it.
I was used to, you know. But this is so nice, like so
It
beautiful.
is.
This
No,
is the
so
art.
beautiful.
And then now further here, I'm just gonna be playing more clips as you guys see. There's like this fountain, this
nice.
waterfall kind of thing. It's like very big, very
You can see
very,
people
you see
hanging
people are
around.
having fun.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Let me just, I had so
Oh,
much
this looks
fun.
beautiful.
It is.
You see, people, nice. Someone is taking pictures and all.
It was fun to even see locals enjoying themselves.
Locals are enjoying
and
the
also,
place. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And that's like similar with here.
So this is like the Adwa sign and stuff like
nice.
this. Yeah.
I like that. So like how art communicates history is like what we have with the Agoji, the Amazon warrior statue here in Benin. So with this, someone goes there and starts, what does this mean? What does it mean? It's a point of communication, and then you get to learn more about the people.
I was so happy to see the Adwa Museum because I'm very proud of Ethiopia for not being colonized in that way. So them having a place that they store the memory in such a beautiful way is nice. It's a definitely must go to place. Before, people necessarily didn't visit Piazza because I did visit because I wanted to see what is the oldest city and how did it look like. But now it's
It
more
looks more
exciting to
modern,
go and visit.
That's nice.
You have
And
like a
things
whole-
like this always also would like spark interest of tourists to go see. Okay, there are new things. Because when you visit a place and you go back, you are looking forward to how will it look. So when there are new places like this, you're excited to go and explore. I like that. And it's well lit, like light and everything. So even in the night, you can walk there.
It felt safe. Actually, on this
feel safe.
specific day of Piazza, we walked for like 2 hours just because the whole light all the way to Unity Park. If you scroll through, you'll see Unity Park on the way. It's just all lit like that. See, this is how buildings look. That's us at Unity Park. Because we walked all the way from Piazza to Unity Park. Guys, I just wanted to hear Grace's opinion on how changed
I love
Addis
this.
is.
I'm
stuff
sure
like
when I
this.
get back there, I might even miss my way around some of
Absolutely.
these places because of how much it has changed.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
The Ethiopian government is doing so well. And even like for here in Benin Republic, too, I've been saying it, in like the next 2 to 3, 4, 5 years, so many things would have changed. Like they are working so much, investing in infrastructure.
true.
By the time we come back here again,
It will be a
trust me,
different
it's going to
story.
be different.
Yeah.
And that's what it should be. Governments, you can do something. Even if I'm not going to change the entire place overnight, a little bit. Imagine everyone comes in, they have 4 years for first term, you do something, invest in some infrastructure. The people will be excited to vote you for the second term. You do it, the next person comes in and do. Little by little, every African country will develop and become that modern city that can rival any city anywhere in the world. So well done, Ethiopia. That's nice. I can't wait to be back.
The thing that I also like is the fact that we get to witness this change. Like, for example, being here in Benin, we've been able to see the buildings as they are going on. And then, like, for example, we have a story to tell about how Ethiopia used to look like. And then now visit later. So that was Grace. She was just being wowed. And I love it. And I hope we visit Ethiopia together again.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We should find a way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was quick and interesting, just like that. Go check her out. And yeah, she's telling amazing African stories. And also subscribe to this channel as we continue on this amazing mission that God has given us.
Yeah.
Until the next one, always remember to create time for that to take night your soul. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye.